Hola, bienvenidos a Cómo English. Hoy vamos a hablar de la parte 3 del examen de speaking en el PET. En esta parte del examen tendréis que describir una fotografía durante aproximadamente un minuto. El examinador os entregará la fotografía y os dirá el tema de la foto, pero no añadirá nada más ni os hará preguntas. El compañero estará presente mientras que vosotros estéis describiendo la fotografía. Sin embargo, no os interrumpirá y vosotros tampoco deberéis interrumpirlo cuando él esté describiendo la suya. En esta parte del examen tendréis que hacer varias cosas. Para describir la fotografía con éxito debéis intentar hacer todas estas. En primer lugar, hay que dar una introducción general de lo que podemos ver en la fotografía. En segundo lugar, hay que explicar un poco qué hacen las personas en la foto, en el caso de que haya personas en la foto. También deberemos hablar del lugar en que se ha tomado la foto, la edad de las personas, describir cómo van vestidas esas personas, el papel que están realizando las personas, es decir, si es una situación que nos resulta familiar, decir qué papel representa cada una de esas personas en la fotografía. También hablaremos de sus sentimientos y emociones, qué están sintiendo, están felices, están entretenidos, qué están haciendo. A veces nos sucederá que hay alguna cosa en la foto de la cual no conocemos su nombre. Si es muy importante hablar de ella, entonces tendremos que explicar lo que es y mostrar que podemos hacerlo. También deberemos hacer deducciones sobre lo que está sucediendo en la foto. Y ahora entraremos en más detalle. Y en último lugar, deberemos hablar de la posición de los objetos y personas en la foto. Esta lista no es una lista del orden en que se deben hacer las cosas. Tenemos que ir haciéndolas conforme vayan surgiendo. Sí que está bien, antes de empezar a entrar en detalle, hacer una introducción general y luego empezar a hablar de cada cosa en particular. Respecto a hacer deducciones, es posible que a veces veamos una foto y no sepamos exactamente lo que está sucediendo. Y entonces tendremos que imaginarnos lo que puede estar pasando. Esto nos da una cierta libertad porque podemos intentar adivinar qué es lo que sucede. No habrá una respuesta correcta, ya que nosotros no sabemos realmente de qué va la foto o quiénes son las personas en la foto. Pero el hacer la deducción permite saber al examinador que hemos realizado ese razonamiento. Por ejemplo, en esta foto, la niña y la mujer podrían ser madre e hija, o una profesora y su alumna, o una tía y una sobrina, o lo que vosotros penséis que puede ser. Claro, hay que mantener esta deducción un poco realista, que no sea muy extraño lo que vamos a decir. Y ahora vamos a ver el lenguaje útil para esta parte del examen, que va en correlación a los puntos que hemos visto antes. Giving a general introduction, we can say this picture shows a girl and a woman, or in this picture I can see a girl and a woman, or this is a picture of two people in a room. Talking about places, we have to say where the picture has been taken or where the people are in the picture, where the people are sitting, where the people are standing, or what we can see in the background of the picture. Describing people's clothes. So this is a good opportunity. We have to spend a lot of time and explain the people's clothes in detail. We can talk about anything we like. Maybe we should stick to the most important details of the people's clothing. So for example, she's wearing a pair of shorts and a red t-shirt, and then say maybe it's very hot and that is why she's wearing these clothes. Or talk about the clothes in general. They're wearing casual clothes, are they wearing smart clothes? Okay, describing people's age, we can say the age, but we don't really know exactly how old the people are, so we can make a guess. She's about 40 years old, or they're in their early 30s or in their late 30s, or they're around 40. We don't exactly know the people's age, but we can make a guess. We can also say in what part of their lives they are. So he's a teenager or a young child or a middle-aged woman or a newborn baby. Okay, describing people's actions, we will have to use the present continuous. We have to imagine that when we took the picture, time has frozen and we're looking at this frozen moment in time. We have to imagine the people are still doing what they were doing when the picture was taken. So we could say he's standing in a queue, they're having breakfast, some of the women are sunbathing and others are swimming in the sea. We have to use this tense because we have to imagine that this is still happening and we're looking through a window instead of looking at a photo and describing what the people are doing at the present moment. Okay, as I said before, describing people's roles in a picture could be important to show the examiner that we know what is really happening in the picture. And what is the role? The role is the part that the person is playing in the picture. So we have a very good example here. He's probably a shop assistant and she's a customer. Let's imagine that we're looking at a picture of two people in a shop and then we don't know who they are, but as we said, we can make a guess and say, well, he might be the shop assistant and she's the customer. We also have to describe people's feelings in a picture. So we could say they're enjoying themselves, he seems frightened. Look at people's faces. Normally this can help you tell what their feelings are. Paraphrasing. Paraphrasing is what I explained before that we have to do if we don't know the name of something that's in the picture. If this is very relevant, then we really should try to explain what it is. If the object we don't know the name of isn't very important, maybe we could just ignore it and let it be. Okay, and making guesses. When we make guesses, we use modal verbs and also adverbs like probably or possibly. So it might be spring, or it could be spring, or it may be spring. Okay, these modal verbs that we use when we are uncertain of something, modal verb expressing possibility, we use those for making guesses. Number 10 was talking about position. As you can see here in this picture, there are some things that are closer to us and things that are further from us. We have some words which we can use to explain where the things are in the picture. So these things closer to us are in the foreground. The two people here that are closer. If we wanted to talk about this person here in the middle, we would have to say he's in the middle ground. And imagine we wanted to talk about the building at the back, we would say the building is in the background. These expressions are really interesting and they will help you explain position really well. Okay, but we can also explain where things are using other expressions. You should try to review prepositions because they will be very important when you want to explain where an object is in the picture. Here we have more expressions apart from prepositions that you might need. For example, on the left and on the right. On the left, a la izquierda, and on the right, a la derecha. At the top, arriba, at the bottom, abajo. And in the middle, en el medio. These prepositions, on, at, on, in, at, you have to use these prepositions, okay? You can't say in the left, that is incorrect. You have to say on the left, at the bottom, at the top, in the middle, okay? Keep this in mind. And then in the corner. But in the corner is something that doesn't really tell us where. It's in one of the corners of the picture, but which corner? So if we want to explain which corner we are talking about, then we have to say in the top left-hand corner, in the bottom left-hand corner, in the top right-hand corner, and in the bottom right-hand corner, okay? And this way we can explain in which corner the object is.